Hi, my name is Rosalind Reynolds, and I'm the founder of Heartbreak to Healing, where I help women who've been through a divorce or the death of a loved one to move through the grieving process and on to where they can find a new purpose and they can find hope and healing and happiness once more. I'm so happy to talk to you because I love telling women what my life is like right now. I feel so light. My heart is light. I have so many wonderful friends, and I'm continually meeting more people. I feel like I have all the support that I need. I feel confident. I feel like life is good. I have sweet relationships with my loved ones and my family. I'm able to look to the future with hope, and I know that there are better things in store. But it wasn't always this way. I remember in 2006 getting the call that my husband had been found on the bottom of a pool and was being taken to the hospital. I remember shaking so hard that I could hardly drive as I tried to get to the hospital. And I remember at the hospital waiting in the hall for what seemed like hours until the doctor finally came out of the emergency room and said, "I'm sorry, we've tried everything, but Mr. Reynolds isn't responding." I remember the shock, the confusion, the anger, and the denial. And I remember the final realization that it really was true. I remember feeling like life would never get any better. I remember that ache in my heart that felt like it would crush me. I remember seeing the sympathy in everybody's eyes. I remember everybody feeling sorry for me, and so I did too. I remember then that the dull ache that settled in, and then the time when I felt nothing. I just would wake up and make it through the day and crumple into bed at night, just praying for that release from consciousness. Then I remember one day waking up and looking in the mirror and not liking what I saw. I didn't want to be that victim anymore. I didn't want people to look at me and think, "Poor Rosalind," for one more day. I wanted to figure out how to live even after a tragedy, and not just live. I wanted to find out how to find happiness again. So I began searching. And as I searched, I found some tools, I learned some principles, and as I started putting them into practice in my life began to change. I learned a sentence that has really changed my life. My life won't change until I change. And I found that as I made the right changes, as I put into play the different principles that I was learning and used the tools, my life started to get better. I saw the pain and the anger, the confusion begin to leave, and they began to be replaced by hope and confidence and peace. As I started to feel better, I realized that I wanted to help others who were suffering. So I wrote a book, I created events for women to come to, and I became certified as a mentor so that I could help people through that grieving process. If you have suffered a loss, I understand. I've been there. And I understand how it feels like you wonder if it's even worth trying for one more day. But can I tell you, it can get better. Remember that sentence. Life won't change until I change. But if you're ready for a change, I can help you. And I've never said it's easy, but I'll definitely say it's worth it. And it can be way simpler than you ever imagined. My name is Rosalind Reynolds, founder of Heartbreak to Healing, and I would love to help you find hope and healing and happiness once more.